Hey there, we're looking at Piano Method Level 2B, page 5. Right, this is the first one that I'm doing from here. And I will be skipping a few pages, but this is a good one. Right, we didn't do 4, but looking at 5, just because it's the same idea, but a little harder. So basically you've got two flats, right, B flat and E flat. So every time you see a B or an E, you're going to flat it. So for example, that bottom note's a B, flat that. This is an E on top, so you're going to flat the E on the under your fourth finger, your ring finger. Right, so pretty much you're setting up in what is a B flat position. So you're starting with a B flat, right? The rest of your fingers are C, D, and then E flat and F, right? So this is kind of a funny position. It's unusual to have your thumbs on a black key. Usually when you're playing scales, you're trying not to do that. But since you're not playing scales at the beginning, it's easier to just do that, right? So you have 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. 1 and 3, 2, 4, right? So not too hard. By the time you hit the second line, however, then you're playing scales. So it's that same B flat that you had your thumb on. Now they say put your second finger on that. And the reason you're doing that is because you're heading into this full octave scale, right? And then it gets easier to play with your thumb on the white key instead of on the flats. All right, so as you go through this line, you're basically working through that B flat scale. So the second line looks like this. You're playing B flat, right? And then the scale. Right, and then you're staying up here, but crossing again for the E flat, right? So when you're crossing, sometimes you have B flats, sometimes you have E flats, but just kind of working around a B flat scale. So definitely getting used to the feel of crossovers. Same with the third line, right? The same scale and the crossovers in there, right? And this line is very similar to the second line, right? This B flat will hold all the way through into the last line, right? And then you're back to these little thirds that you had at the beginning, right? So just a little scooting around for the right hand. So let's just take the right hand by itself, starting at the beginning. So again, you're thinking B flats. A lot of things happen on that B flat. So here's middle C, it's this one. The second line, you're just sticking a 2 on there, right? But everything kind of starts here. Okay, so counting, we're resting the first beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Second line, 1, 2. Rest and same B flat. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last line, tie, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's on the third beat, that last one. All right, so back to the music, looking a little at the left hand. So same idea, you're in B flat position, and it's pretty much B flat and F, B flat and G. It doesn't do a lot else, I don't think, pretty much for the whole thing. So you're just sitting in this location, you have a B flat, right, and then the F, and then sometimes the G, and everything is staccato, right? It says, as you're looking at the music, so it's got staccatos all through that first line. Here it says staccato simile, which means keep staccatoing the same way pretty much for the whole piece, right? Even the last note, they put another staccato, but everything should just feel like that kind of bounciness. So we're just going to do the first line just to get used to that because the rest of the piece is about the same. All right, so looking at the left hand, so you're feeling flats. You've got a lot of flats, so instead of playing white keys out here, just play everything here, right? You just have to feel around this sharp just to catch the F and the G, right? But it's an easy hump to get over. Okay, first line, 1, 2, ready, go. Right, and the second line is all fifths, right? It's not too hard. All right, so let me stick this up here and we'll do both hands. That's where it gets trickier, of course. Let me turn this a little bit. All right, so 1, 2, ready, go. second line. Third line. Last line. 2, 3. And quietly. 1, 2. That's it. Let me know if you have questions.